As you can see, one thing that I've learnt is how to trim parts of a clip. This means that I can trim the beginning or an end of a clip, which makes the transition a lot smoother. Another thing that I've learned is how to use the blade tool. The blade tool helps me to split the clip so that I can remove any parts that I don't really need, or place other clips in between, or just delete the clip. Another thing that I've learned is how to place a black and white effect over the clips, and of course this was really important as I wanted to create that film noir effect, and that is a main convention of film noir, so it was really necessary for me to make my clips black and white. And I did this by clicking on the colour adjustments and dragging down the saturation bar. I also learnt how to detach the audio and to change the levels of the audio so that when the characters are speaking I can lower the music volume, and also if there's a dramatic moment I can raise the level of the audio to create suspense for the audience. I also learnt how to fade out the audio so that there's not a sharp cut at the end. I placed a transition on some of my clips, which was a cross dissolve, mainly on the titles, as I felt that it made them less jumpy and gave them a softer entrance and exit. I also learnt how to place titles over my opening sequence, and also how to zoom in at the end of the titles, so I use this by increasing the scale at the end of the clip. I use this on my logo at the beginning as I felt it made the logo a lot more interesting. I also learned how to use Celtx, and the first thing I learned is how to place a scene heading, so I place fade in at the top, which automatically makes it into capital letters. I also learnt how to place an action in as well, and I remembered to use capital letters for the characters, which doesn't happen automatically on the action mode. However, when you go into character mode, it will automatically place your character's name in capitals, and when you press enter, it will automatically select the dialogue button, which makes Celtx a very easy software to use. I also learnt how to change the title page, as at the bottom there's an option you can click to change to the title page, so you can add your title of your screenplay, who wrote it, the copyright and any contact information you need to write. I also learned how to preview it in a PDF file, so I can save it as a PDF as it's a lot easier than saving it as a Celtx file. I also learned how to use WordPress, which is where we posted all our tasks that we had to do for the media coursework. I found WordPress very easy to use, and here you can see I am making a blog post. I'm making a diary entry, so I just add the title of my post, which will be the date, and the body of the text will be below, and I'll just state how I'm now creating my evaluation task. Now if I scroll down and click on the categories and select production diary and save, and then view post, it should be with my other production diary post, and as you can see there it is with all the other ones, just explaining what I've been up to and how I'm getting on with my evaluation task. As you can see here, I have a Twitter feed on the side which was done in widgets. The Twitter feed just is quite similar to a diary entry, but it's just there so people can automatically see how I'm getting on with my media coursework. Here I can customise my blog. I can change the site title, I can change the header image and the background images if I feel like it, which is also again very easy to use, and you can pretty much have whatever you like, but I've chosen something that's quite related to film noir. Here you can see the widgets, is what I was talking about earlier, and as you can see I've placed my, I've embedded my Twitter feed here in the widgets section, and here if I click on blogs, on posts, you can see all the posts that I've done, and they're all collectively together, which makes it very easy to edit or delete one of your posts if you're not happy with it, or just tweak it a little bit.